On this week's edition of Why the Hell Did I Buy This? We have a Holmes 20-inch box fan. The story behind this is I was at the local mall yesterday and they had a bunch of these for sale at this liquidation store in the mall. The liquidation store is in the old Macy's. I don't know what possessed me to buy it. Maybe the fact it was $11. But here it is. That liquidation store usually has a bunch of stuff from Target stores. So, yeah. This originally was a fan sold at Target. Target usually sells the Holmes fans. But yeah. This is your typical brace blade fan of today. I was never a huge fan of these. I don't know why I bought it. I've smashed like 3 of them. And I don't know if I'm going to do that with this one or not. But here it is. Maybe I'll keep it for demonstration purposes. Who knows? But anyway, let's take a look at it. It's a Holmes box fan. 20-inch blade. Integrated handle. Metal frame. 3 speeds. And the color is white. As you can see. Why am I doing this with a southern accent? I don't know. Here's your fan choosing shirt thingy. Oh boy, here we go. Performance features. Made in the USA. I don't know how that's a performance feature, but okay. Of US and imported components, because of course it is. Efficient operation. Costs less than 2 cents per hour to operate. I don't know about that. Integrated handle. Where? Durable metal frame. Debatable. Based on national average cost of power. And that's really all there is on the box. It is product of Sunbeam Products Inc., made in USA of imported components. Sunbeam's actually owned by, Jarden Home Solutions or whatever. HABF-2002W. Boy, the model number has gotten really long on these. And the only thing in the box worth mentioning is the manual. Please read and save these important safety instructions. There's a lot to read here, so if you really want to read it, feel free to pause the tape. I believe this unfolds. Oh. It's for the Spanish side. Oh, yeah, there's the how to replace the fuse cord. Because this does have a tangled up cord on the back of it, but the detachable, quote unquote detachable, it won't come out worth a crap. Fused cord, which is all tangled up and everything else that's sitting here. There. It's a 3-speed fan, very reminiscent of the Lakewood 202, which I do have one, and it performs a lot better than this does. An integrated handle, if you will. And yeah. Let's get the feet. The overall paint on this fan is actually really well done. Actually, kind of like the what Emerson Colley would call millennial gray cabinet. It's a Holmes with the brace blade fan blade. I don't know. I mean, the older versions of this brace blade were not bad, like from like the late 90s to about 2004. But after that, they started to slide downhill, and now they're just, this is what it's become. There's literally no pitch to this blade at all if you look at it. And if you look at a Lakewood from 2003 or whatever this is, the pitch goes all the way to the hub of the blade, as you can see. But that's a comparison for another time. And of course the speed's on the back, so we'll start it on low. I thought maybe this would surprise me like the arrow speed did, but honestly, this is pretty much the same piece of crap I remember. I mean, it's moving air, I'll give it that. It's definitely moving some air. But it shakes like crazy. But I mean, that's kind of any modern box fan, honestly. It's moving some air. Not as much as you would think, but it's moving some air. The arrow speed and the Lascos move more air than this. But, in a pinch, this will work. Here's medium. I'm sitting on a cord. The shaking gets worse. It's shaking the box. I mean, it is moving air. I'll give it that. Moving more air than I expected, but still not overly impressed with it. And high. You can tell it's shaking like crazy. Maybe you can tell, I don't know. I mean, I'll give it this, it's moving air. More air than I expected, but I don't know. Never really been a huge fan of these things, but I guess for what it is, it's not bad. For $11, this isn't a bad deal. Now, for $22, what the original price was on this, I would have went out and bought an Aerospeed or a Lasco over this, personally. But, for $11, it moves air, and it does what it's supposed to. So I can't really complain too much. But, still, I'd rather get the Lasco, or even an Aerospeed, over this thing. But that's just me. You guys make your own opinions in the comments. Thanks for watching.